Gusto mo bang mag-start ng Airbnb business without owning or buying a property?
First, pick a location. In Metro Manila, the best locations are either in Makati, around Poblacion, near BGC, or Ortigas near BGC, also on mga malls sa Ortigas, and Pasay, around MOA.
Also,
Make sure na yung building allows Airbnb or short-term rentals. Second is to run your numbers. So check kung ano ba yung daily average rate ng mga buildings or dun sa area, and then make sure you also check kung ano yung average occupancy rate ng area. Make sure yung occupancy rate is above 50% or roughly on the 60 to 70% mark to make sure na may profit ka and mas mapapalago mo yung business mo. The third one is to negotiate with the owner. So make sure sa contract is naka-specify na you are allowed to sublease or allowed kang iparent for a short-term Airbnb yung unit. And you can also negotiate yung deposit and yung advance para makasave ka sa initial cost mo. So you can negotiate it down to 1 month advance to 1 month deposit kasi usually they ask 2 months advance and 2 months deposit pag gusto mong establish yung unit. Aside from it, also make sure you find units na semi-furnished or furnished na, so to lower your cost on like setting up the entire unit. Fourth one is to visit the exact location. So inspect the unit, check kung maganda ba talaga yung location, yung area, hindi ba medyo delikado, and then malapit ba siya sa mga malls, sa mga bilihan, and then make sure also to check if yung mga appliances sa unit is gumagana and walang sira yung unit na need ng major renovation, and yeah, make sure good yung unit. So after mo ma-secure yung unit, now here's the planning. So you have to check kung ano ba yung mga designs ng mga Airbnb sa area, ano ba yung most successful na units or listings sa area mo, and then copy it. Just copy the designs and add also your personal designs, like kung kaya mong pagandahin pa, mas better. Pero make sure yung mga design ng unit na gagayahin mo or pagkukuhanan mo ng inspiration is yung mga units na successful talaga. Makikita mo yon sa Airbnb platform. Pag pumunta ka sa mga unit nila as a traveler, pwede mong i-check kung yung mga unit is nabubook ba. Like mag-check mo yung book days nila sa isang buwan. And then pag nakita mong madami yung nagbo-book, so ibig sabihin maganda yung unit, gumagana yung design niya. So gayahin mo yung iba and then add your own improvement sa unit. Since you will choose a semi-furnished or furnished properties or units, konti na lang yung ang kailangan mong i-add. Usually yung mga ina-add ko lang sa units is yung mga unan, beddings, and then towels, sofa cover, and then table cover, tapos mga games na i-add mo sa unit, and then konting design like itong mga to, in-add lang namin to sa unit. This ones, and ito yung mga games, and yep, covered din sa table and everything. So yeah, you can usually spend at least 10 to 25k on this and on everything, like yung guest kit like this. So kailangan may ganun ka, so para na lalamangan mo yung ibang unit na hindi mo lang namimigay ng free sa mga guests nila. So also towels, paper towels, and lahat ng mga needs para magamit yung unit mo, like yung panluto, kasi usually yung ibang unit na nakukuha mo kahit fully furnished, kulang ng mga panluto, yung mga cookware, yun mga ganun. I-add mo yun sa unit mo. So, i-add mo yun sa expenses mo, sa starting cost mo. And once you're done designing your unit, it's time to plan your listing or to market your unit na dinidesign mo. So, to start, make sure yung photos ng unit mo is professional. So, you can hire someone to take photos of it, and it's usually ranges 2,000 to 5,000 depending on kung kilala mo yung nagpipicture. But if you can do it, since you know there are a lot of people na magaling magpicture talaga kahit sa sarili lang nila, you can actually do it yourself to save money. But make sure maganda yung pagka-picture mo, professional, okay? And once you readied out your photos, pumili ka ng lima sa pinakamagandang yon kasi yun yung first 5 photos mo na ilalagay sa Airbnb. Yun yung hero photos. So, yun yung unang makikita ng mga guests. So, kung hindi siya maganda, hindi siya mabubook. Kailangan mo talagang gandahan. And after that, that's when if ready na yung mga pictures mo, you need to list yung property mo na sa mga sites or mga application na pinupuntahan ng mga nagbubook ng mga unit. So usually Airbnb, Booking.com, Agoda, and Clock. So you can also add your property in Clock. And also you can do direct like booking, like on Facebook Marketplace, TikTok, IG, or anywhere. And after that, always remember sa pricing ng unit mo, usually sa first 5 bookings, babaan mo. 5 to 10 bookings, babaan mo. Like below market price, like babaan mo yung mga kompetensya mo just to have reviews sa unit mo. Pag yung reviews is pumasok na, you can start increasing your price, and that's when the real money comes in. Also, make sure to always market the property. I-post mo yung mga pictures, videos, like short videos on TikTok, Reels, just for you to like put your property in the market sa ibang mga may gusto mag-staycation, kasi ang dami sa TikTok nagtatanong ng mga staycation places. So, post with hashtags and good captions, so to start like marketing your property.